Hi everyone, next time you create an invoice in Coincraft, you'll notice this new PDF beta button up the top here. And what this is the beginnings of being able to print invoices from Coincraft, and you can email those to your clients. So when we click on the PDF view, you're provided with this page. We have our logo up the top here, we have project and client information, your invoice numbers and due dates. We have an opening section here where you can put some notes prior to the invoice line items. We have our invoice line items as seen in the previous invoice creation page. And we also have some closing notes as well as a footer. So you can't edit the invoice specifically in this view. If you want to make changes to the line items themselves or the invoice number, unfortunately at this stage you have to go back to the invoice page and then reprint it as a PDF. So this PDF uses a template, and to edit the template you can do it via this sidebar here. So at the top we have our logo URL and logo size. We don't upload the logos onto our servers just yet. So in order to change it to your logo, you can either use your existing web hosting service or you can use like a free image upload service like ImageBB here. Once you get the URL, you can paste it in here and it'll change the logo. We have logo size, so we can click on these numbers and it'll adjust the logo size for you. And as we click that, you can see a little save bar pop up here. It's just saving the template for future use. We can display and hide project information here. We have this new project address field. We obviously haven't had this before, so if you want to enter the project address here, you can just type in like so, and it'll appear in the top left corner under the project section. Same with client address, you can enter in your client address now, and it's going to appear under the client section. Scrolling down, we got our content. So we have our opening statement. Here by default we've just put in some information in regards to how the project fees are priced. You can change this to whatever you want it to be. You can delete it entirely if you want, if you feel it's unnecessary. Below that we have the table columns. So we have our standard description, quantity and unit price. The amount column is required, so you can't remove that, but if you decide you only want description and unit price, you can remove those columns. We have extra columns here, so if you want to add a previously billed column to your invoice, we'll pull in the previously billed amounts like so. We also have a phase column if you just want to pull in the phase names. And if you want to change the orders of this, you can just delete everything and then just re-add them. Below that we have our tax label, so you can say it's GST, but you can say 10% in brackets here. And then we have the closing statements, so I guess typically this would have your bank details for the client to deposit funds into. Then below that we have the footer, we got the left side and right side, and you can type whatever you choose here. And as you edit this template on the side, it's going to remember this information for next time you create an invoice. This is designed to be printed, so you can go to File, Print, Command P on Mac, Control P on Windows, open that up, and you'll see your printed preview like so. You can then print it to PDF. So this might not be what you see by default, so I'll create another set of tutorials explaining all the browser settings you need to do to make it look nice when you print.